Alright, so this is going to be my Demon Souls playthrough on PlayStation 5. I know a lot of people still don't have PlayStation 5s. They're still a little hard to find. And we've got Elden Ring coming out soon, which I am beyond hype for. So, I am going to do a playthrough of this game. And for those that don't have PlayStation 5s, we'll get to check it out. So I'll go ahead and let this part play. Alright, I'm going to adjust my mic volume just a little. That should be good there, I believe. So, if it's not, oh well. Alright, so we're going to play through just the tutorial area here, and I'm re-uploading this because the first video, we were definitely getting some bleed through on the audio. I had to turn up my mic sensitivity, which was picking up the TV, so I turned the volume off, so we should be good now. Hopefully I don't have to do this again. But again, this is, I just wanted to play through this for people that don't have a PS5, hadn't had a chance to see it. I know there's other streams out there, but wanted to get into streaming. And I had another YouTube channel earlier, a few years ago, kind of got out of it. But starting over here, and I'm glad you're with us. So I took the liberty of go ahead and creating myself here. And this is a really cool character creator. I mean, you've got tons and tons of presets there, and you can really do a lot with it. But this is pretty much me. My beard's a little shorter than that, and my hair's not as broish at the moment. It's actually buzzed right now, and that's actually what it would look like though if I grew it out and spiked it. I've got pretty thick hair and color, and so I know you all don't really care probably, but you can really make this look like you. So I've got a little bit bigger nose than that, slightly, although it's pretty decent size there, and I've got a huge head, which that's as big as I can get it. So anyways, the only thing I don't like is I wish you could adjust your build more, but this represents me pretty accurately at the moment, to be honest. So once you take the time to go through all that, I'd recommend definitely starting with the Providential Ring, You know, you've got your different classes here. You've got your three melee classes here, another melee class, thief, which unless you want to start with the bow, I don't know why you would choose that. Barbarian's obviously melee. You've got your two faith classes and your two magic classes. We're going to be doing royalty just because we want to, you know, show this for someone new to Demon Souls or FromSoft, a kind of an easier way to play through. For some of those, I know these games are difficult, which I enjoy, but you know, in order to make it more accessible for people that are more casual gamers, I wanted to kind of do an easy playthrough for you. So I would start with royalty though, if it's your first time or you don't want the difficulty to be too ridiculous. Magic's really going to make this easier. It's a little overpowered in the game. And the reason I choose royalty over magician is you get the headband, which gives you unlimited magic use as it regenerates. So, as long as you're a little judicious with how you use your magic, you should not run out, really. So, we're good to go. I'm going to go ahead and jump in.
King Alant the Twelfth, by channeling the power of souls, brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletaria. That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land. Boletaria was cut off from the outside world, and those who dared penetrate the deep fog never returned. But Valifax of the Royal Twin Fangs broke free from the fog and told the world of Boletaria's plight. That the old King Alant had roused the Old One, the great beast below the Nexus, from its eternal slumber, and that a colorless fog had swept in, unleashing terrible demons. The demons hunt down men and claim their souls. Those who lose their souls lose also their minds. The mad attack the sane, and chaos reigns. Valifax also spoke of the enticing power of the demon souls. Each time a demon claims a human soul, the demon's own soul is invigorated by the life force, and the power of a mature demon soul is beyond human imagination. The legend spread quickly. Mighty warriors lured by the possibilities braved the fissure to breach the accursed land, but none have returned. Bjor of the Twin Fangs, Yurt the Silent Chief, Saint Urbane, Skirva the Wanderer, the sixth Saint Astraea with her knight Garl Vinland, and Sage Frake the Visionary. The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletaria's borders. Humankind faces a slow and steady extinction. The deep fog will eventually swallow all lands near and far. But Boletaria has one final hope. A lone warrior who has braved the baneful fog. Has the land found its savior? Or have the demons found a new slave?
Alright, so we'll go ahead and get started. This is the tutorial area. You can skip, but if you do play through it and finish, well, either way, but especially if you beat the boss, you'll get some items that will allow you to upgrade your weapons and some more healing items. So I'd recommend it, especially if you're new.
Brave soul who fears not death. I shall guide you to the fissure. so that you may lull the old one back to slumber.
Alright, so, since we're playing as magic, we've got a pretty terrible melee weapon and this rapier. One thing I would recommend learning is circling. So you're going to lock on and kind of circle to the right or left. And usually the right's better, I think, with a right-handed melee weapon. Your goal is to get behind the enemy for attacks, because they're always going to attack you head on. But while you're circling, you can hold your shield to block any incoming damage and hopefully get a backstab, which I haven't set my magic the way I want it yet. So I'll go ahead and take these guys out. And I recommend putting the catalyst for magic in your left hand so you can use your sword and this at the same time. So you got L1 and R1 based on what you want to do, and R2 for a heavy attack. So, and then if you want your shield, you just hit L on the D-pad to bring that back out. So that circling technique I showed and roll timing, which is avoiding attacks from rolls, are going to be your two main ways to avoid damage, especially starting out. You're also going to have a parry, which I suggest learning to do pretty early, because it will allow you to take on bigger enemies. We'll try. It's kind of weird. This guy's a little frantic. There we go. Alright. Some of the guys, bigger enemies, have a little slower attacks and make it a little easier, I think. And they're more designed to be parried. These little guys, you know, you can take out with one hit of magic. So they're not really a big deal, but I just wanted to show that to you. Got an item back there. Get this to warp. Alright, we're going to circle and lock on and circle. And we miss it. There we go. There's a little sweet spot in there with the backstab. Sometimes it's going to be a little more to the right than dead center in their back because of the attack they're doing. That's why magic is overpowered. You know, we can just stand back here and take out a pretty tough enemy like this. 2 hits. I'll try to parry this guy to show that. Aren't we cool? So for the parry, you're going to hit your L2 right before their attack lands. This is really a beautiful game. It's a shame that FromSoft isn't using this engine in the upcoming Elden Ring, which I am so pumped about. I'm fine with the graphics either way, but this game is so beautiful, and it actually's got a really, although it definitely feels like a FromSoft game, it's got a little different rhythm to it. I think because of the game engine, maybe. I'm not quite sure, but it just feels a little different. But they've used the same engine for so long on the FromSoft games, from everything from Sekiro to Bloodborne to Dark Souls 1. I do believe it's all the same engine. I'm sure it's modified, but this Blue Point engine looks great. But yeah, I mean, that's a minor gripe. And I am beyond pumped for Elden Ring because it looks like a really massive open Dark Souls game, which I am definitely here for. So we are at the demon now. We're going to try to circle behind him. I think to the left is where we want to circle to avoid his axe attack, because basically one hit and we're done. I think maybe two. And get behind him and just magic, and he will do a little flap the wings and try to butt sit on you. So if you see him flapping your wings, his wings, just step back, a few feet, and once he lands, continue to attack. So that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna lock on here so I can get behind him. There we go. And again, you can just circle behind him. Oh no. Yeah, they might have got us there. Problem is, this damn arena is so small. There's the butt sit. Wow, I can't believe. I'd like him to get out away from the wall a little bit. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. I can't believe I died to that guy. Oh, it's embarrassing. It's a little tougher with magic. You have no room for error there, but
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended. This is the Nexus. It holds together the northern land of Voluntaria. Thou canst not quit the Nexus. but the 5 archstones will guide thee to the outer lands.
Alright, so we are now in the central hub area, which is the Nexus, where you can level up, where you can upgrade your weapons. You have storage over here with Stockpile Thomas. His wife and kid are dead, this will tell you, and you can store items in his storage box there. So, really nothing we need to store right now.
Rest assured, your goods are safe and sound with best of luck to you.
Cool.
Where are you off to?
I misspoke earlier. Actually, the fragrant ring is the one that is going to refill your magic, and the headband gives you extra magic. So, I did want to make that clear. So this is the first world. It's the only you can go to right now. And you'll see also we're kind of translucent, which means we are in soul form. So I'll go into that and world tendency, which is kind of a pain in the butt, but unique to demon souls. I will go into that in the next video. So if you want to spend your souls right now, it's fine. I recommend if you are getting some arrows, get like 20 of them right now. Or 10, sorry. And they will allow you to attack from distance, especially if you're not magic. Since we are, I'm not worried about it. But you can go ahead and consume the soul to get extra souls to spend, which will give you more arrows if you want. But we can't level up just yet. So I'm going to go ahead and travel to Gates of Boletaria. That's another thing I love about the PlayStation 5 is the amazing load times. You can't even read one item description in Dark Souls 3 before it's loaded. Alright, and you'll see there under Gates of Boletaria there was a circle that is your world tendency, and that tells you basically, you know, what the tendency of the world is from dark to light, and I'll go into that a little further in the next video, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one when we take on the Gates of Boletaria level 1. Alright, check you guys later.